Derivatives have become really important in the world of finance and investment. So we're going to learn some important concepts before going deeper in financial markets. So what is a derivative contract? A derivative contract is a financial contract whose the value depends on an underlying asset. And we are going to learn three types of derivative contract in this video: forward, future, and options. You have to know that derivative contracts are traded either on exchange or in over-the-counter markets or OTC. And you have to know that futures contracts are traded on exchange and forward contracts are traded on OTC, but options are traded on both exchange and OTC markets. So let's get further in our video and see what is a future contract, what is a forward contract, and what is an option. So what is a futures contract? A futures contract is an agreement to buy or to sell an asset for a certain price at a certain time in the future. You have to know that future contracts are traded on many exchanges markets, such as Chicago Board of Trade or Chicago Mercantile Exchange. We're going to introduce some important concepts. The concepts of taking a short and a long future position. So, what is a trader said to take a short futures position? It's simple. It's when the trader sells the underlying assets in the futures contract. And a trader is said to take a long futures position when the trader buys the underlying asset of the futures contract. So, let us introduce another important concept of forward contract. The forward contract is the same as the futures contract, but the only difference is that the forward contract is traded in OTC market, as I said forwardly. So you have to know that futures and forward have the same definition, but futures are traded on exchange and forward are traded on OTC market. So what about options? What is an option contract? The option contract has the same definition as the future and the forward contract, but there are two types of options. The first type of option is the call option. The call option gives the holder the right to buy the underlying asset at the same time. And the put option gives the holder the right to sell the underlying asset at the same time. We're going to talk about two types of options that are very important: American options and European options. So, what is an American option? An American option is an option that can be exercised at any time of its grounding. But the European option can only be exercised at its maturity. This is the difference between American and European options.